So I was driving back to Toledo last week, and I was thinking about how, over time, and depending upon the situation, our lives change, as do who we used to be. This may sound similar to a video that I made back in January, but I was mainly thinking about how our lives, at certain points, are what they are, and then because of a choice that we make, or because of a circumstance outside of our control, they change. And then that suddenly becomes our new life for a time. This thought process came to me as I was listening to a recording of my college jazz ensemble at a music educator conference about 5 years ago. Now, while it's not the cleanest recording ever because it was recorded live, the energy and the intensity that we had that day was just so heavy. And every time I listen to this recording, I go back to that day and I feel the experience of that day, the once-in-a-lifetime event that it was of playing at this conference. This thought process then leads me to think about different things that I experienced in college, the people that I met in the music department, the people I met while working in the dining hall, the classes that I took, the professors that I had. 5 years ago, my life was drastically different than it is today. I then went back even further and started thinking about memories from high school, the people that I met there, the classes and teachers that I had there, my memories of being in band, or my memories of being the weather forecaster for the school's news channel. The point I'm trying to make is you may think that your life is going to be the same forever, especially if you've already began your career. But the reality is your life could change in an instant, whether by your own choice or by something out of your control. I never thought that I would end up in Toledo, Ohio. Yes, I know I've said that I wanted to move out of my home state, but out of all of the places I could have ended up, never did I once expect that I would end up here. But I'm sure glad I did. My life right now, both professionally and spiritually, is really very good, and I consider myself extremely blessed to be a resident of Toledo. My life as a student in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, helped me ask those important questions and gave me the knowledge that I currently have now to be successful here in Toledo. My upbringing as a child and high school student in Allentown, Pennsylvania, began my desire to learn and helped me become the best version of myself, even if I didn't know that at the time. I was being prepared for something great. Your life is truly what you make it, and it can change at a moment's notice. I wasn't completely ready for it, but with a little faith and courage, I truly think that I succeeded. What about you? Will you be ready if your life changes?